So it's Flaming Amber Biden on the left. It has so many flowers. So is this Daisy. This is a new hybrid that will tolerate zone 5 outdoors. You can just plant it in the ground. And they come back. It also tolerate heat. You see, we're already August, close to September. They're still blooming like this. And the color is also wonderful. In the summers of bloom size, each of the flower may be smallish. They're the biggest in the spring. They can be very big, like twice as big as this. And the color is yellow, whitish yellow in the center, and has a sophisticated purplish, bluish, purplish edge. Okay, so these are the two annuals. Okay, and here on the left is a African lily. The African lily has a different genetic makeup from the lilies I had before. The petals are harder. They're more crispy, harder. I do know some of the less attractive bulbs have that type of petal. So it had come in blue and white, and I have both, but this year only the white one is in bloom. And on the right is the Petunia Itsy Pink. And let me try to get a close-up of the African lily's flower. It's like a flower ball at the very top of long stem, and it's exciting, it's interesting, I like it. And here on the left is a rainbow variegated calanchol. On the right is a popular perennial that is not hardy in our zone. You can see the flowers are bicolored. I had two. One is deep purple, one is white with purple dots, but they didn't overwinter at all last year, so I have to buy another one. They will grow to a very long inflorescence of flowers. I really like them. I just want to update Rose Leverkusen is a very strong rose with shiny leaves. And it's still blooming right now. You see, it's still blooming. And these are fuchsia campanula, and this amaryllis. I don't exactly know the name. I have to double check the type. Stromancy Trial Star. Beautiful color. I just need to repeat the reason I put them into bags is it's much easier to care for when they're in bags. If the bag is completely sealed, I don't need to water them at all. Probably water them once every 3 months, every 6 months. If the bags is semi-open like this, I water them maybe once a month. And they also naturally separate them so they don't have pests. It's a very life-saving, easy way to care for plants. And when you put them outside, it also makes the temperature higher. Stromancy Trial Star is very easy to care for plant. You just don't overwater it and don't put it into full sun, that's all. With my variegated Regilla on the right, on the left is the Daylily Catherine Woodbury It has been blooming for quite a while. Still blooming now. After that is the Knockout Rose. Because they grow a lot of tender new leaf, tender new flower. The Japanese beetle. Love. This is my favorite, one of my favorites, Oriental Lily Dizzy. It doesn't have a strong perfume, but this flower pattern is really intriguing. Really love it. I have two of them. They were both blooming wonderfully last year, but however this year, you see the other one. Don't know what happened. It had produced one bud, but one bud seemed to be aborting, so I removed the one bud and I gave it some extra water stuff, but it has been going into dormancy, and it has moved itself very close to the rock, so I don't know it did it to itself. If you check my video a few years ago, they were both planted in the center of this flower bed. Both were growing very tall and beautiful. But I would describe this Dizzy, D-I-Z-Z-Y, Oriental Dizzy as a amazing color pattern, and in a completely different style. You see this slightly older cultivar, maybe also called golden stargazer. There are several attempts to make it yellow. It has yellow dots and bumps on the flower pattern, and it's latest, it's in the latest. And in the end, so this is the Rose John Davis. This location is a little bit shady, and we have a drought. John Davis is showing us, telling us about drought, which is true.